Hi everybody, it's Sunday again. Today is July 7th, 2013. It is week 20, 5 months. This is video 21, and I just can't believe here I am still sitting in front of you guys for 5 months now. This is crazy. Dedication, I definitely would say. And I think the main reason why I'm still here, still doing this, is because the Garcinia is still working. If it wasn't, I probably would have got discouraged and quit a long time ago. So I think that's what keeps me going, is the fact that it's still working. So that's definitely a long-term goal for me, to have been on any, and I do mean any kind of, and I even hate to say diet because I'm not dieting, weight loss regimen. I don't know what would be the better words to use, but I'm gonna jump into the results for all my antsy people out there who don't want to watch the whole video. Results this week: I did finally lose a pound. Yay. So now I'm down to 201. Still not at under 200, but I'm getting there, and I'm not impatient. I'm very patient. I'm a very patient person. So I'm getting there, and I'm more than willing to let it take its time, because once I get it off, I want to keep it off for good. So I know it took me over 15 years to get here, and I know it's going to take me a while to get down. So I am not being impatient by far. Nothing off the arms. Nothing came off the chest, thank God. And then I lost a ½ inch on my waist, ½ inch on my hips, and nothing off the tongue-tied, off the thighs. And I do apologize. I do understand it's late again. My husband's schedule screws me all up, and with the kids out of school in summer, it's just been very hectic. So I do apologize. And so that makes it a grand total as of today, 21 pounds and 32 inches and a half total lost. So to me, that's tremendous for me to be at the 5-month stretch, and I'm still seeing receipts. And I'm not gonna lie, I was getting nervous, because I think after on my paperwork, the longest it was that I went without losing any pounds. I mean, I think almost every week I've actually lost inches. I don't think there was one week where I didn't lose inches. Oh yeah, I take that back. I take that back. The week I lost, no, every week I've lost inches. So well, the longest, according to my paperwork, the longest that I went without losing any pounds was 2 weeks. So if I didn't see anything this week, I was beginning to think, okay, am I hitting a plateau? You know, should I take a break from it? Should I just stay off it for a week and let my body just flush and then start over again? But lo and behold, I got on the scale and I did lose 1. So, you know, happy little chugga dance right there. I'm still not under the 200, but I'm getting there. Although I was telling you guys how I was doing the hip hop abs, and then when school let out, or not school let out, but well, yeah, because they've been out for a while. Losing my mind because my son's in summer school, so it's still. Hold on, I have my partner crying here with me, bugging me tonight, because it is so late. She's up and about. And are you gonna say hi? Can you say kisses? So she's nipping at my feet. She wants me to play. So go. She's bugging me. But with him in summer school, it's throwing me all off, from her being home and him being in school, and my husband's on midnights. And me working more. It's crazy. So with everything being the way it has been, I have not, for the last 2 weeks, done my normal dance, hip-hop abs on Sundays like I was doing. I have not done that for the last 2 weeks. And I've got quite a few, I shouldn't say quite a few, probably like two or three people that keep saying, well, you should work out, you should work out, you should work out, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. I did this under the strict, I shouldn't say strict, I should say, of the saying of Dr. Oz, you can use this Garcinia and have no exercising and have to not do any dieting and you will lose weight. So that's what I really based it on. Now, I bought the hip hop abs not with the intention of actually working out. I did it because I liked the video. I liked what I saw. And so I did buy it, and I do love it. I still do. And but it's just hectic being what it has been, and with him being on midnights and throwing my whole schedule off and everything. Last 2 Sundays, I haven't done it. But starting tomorrow, I am going to change up my routine, and I am going to start walking. I'm going to start walking a half an hour every day. If not a half an hour, I'm looking to get a treadmill. If I could find one reasonable, I went looking today, and some of the prices I saw were just like, ooh, okay. No, I don't remember them being that expensive. But when I get done here, I'm going to upload the wedding video, or not wedding video, but the wedding collage. Stop. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to be getting on Craigslist, and I'll probably be looking on maybe Free Cycle and see if I can find a treadmill there. And if I can, then I'm going to be getting me a treadmill, and because sometimes it's not always easy for me to get out of the house and or actually make that time to like go to a gym, which I could join a gym. I just don't want to, or go to, say, Wicker Park, or even when I drop him off in the morning and at school, I can walk around the football track and stuff. But sometimes schedules just don't allow it. But a lot of times at night, I have free time, but it's at night, and my neighborhood is not safe to be walking around at night, and my dog is getting a little too old, so she's not quite all that good of a protection. Even though she is a Rottweiler, she's just, yeah, not a good idea. So, but if I had a treadmill here in the house, then at night I could still do my walk, at any given time. So that's going to be my priority. We had a treadmill, and then the boys weren't using it for wrestling, so we got rid of it. And lo and behold, the minute we get rid of it, I really wish because I didn't realize how much I did use it until I didn't have it. Then it's like, man, I should have really kept the treadmill. So I'm going to invest in another treadmill. I just got to get my hands on it. So that will be the thing. But until I do get my hands on an actual treadmill to stand here, oh my God. Okay, sit up here. She's really driving me nuts. She wants to play. This is usually when I play with her. If I don't get my hands on a treadmill, I will still, for this week especially, until I do get a treadmill, I'm going to make it a definite that either I walk in the mornings after I drop him off at school, or I will do it around here during the day, or I'll go to Wicker Park and walk around the track. Either way, because I'm getting so close that I do want it, and I do want it bad. And some of you are saying, well, you don't want it bad enough if you're not doing this. You don't understand. I do want it, and I do want it really bad. It's not that. It's that, yes, I want it, and I know in our society today, all of us want it right now, that we've gotten so damn lazy that we want everything handed us to on a platter. I mean, back in the day when I was growing up, you had to get up to change the channel on TV. There was no such thing as a remote. Okay, we have gotten really lazy in our economy today. Really lazy. It's insane how just going outside and observing people, how they want everything right you know, like right freaking now. Give it to me now, or I don't want it. I'm done. This is taking too long. It's just insane how people just do not have the patience for the littlest of things. If you don't have the patience for the littlest things, how are you going to make it in through life when you need to be patient for the bigger things? It's quite sickening. But anyway, I mean, these are things, you know, that I'm patient for because I know it took me this long to get here. And I'm more than willing to be patient for it to naturally and slowly come off, because I also know from previous history of other diets that I have done and other weight regimens that did not work, that soon as when I first started them, they worked. Lost weight like crazy, and then all of a sudden you hit that, you know, you hit that level, and then it fizzles out, and then the minute it starts to fizzle out, it drops, it stops, and then everything starts coming back, and then it comes back like more. Like if you lost 20, you would gain back 30. You lost 40, you'd gain back 60. It's just a vicious cycle. And considering that this has been very constant, very slow progress, but it's constant. And I've gotten so many messages from people that saying, oh, you know, I ran out of my pills, but this week I was shocked when I got on the scale and I still lost a pound, or I lost 5 pounds, or I lost this, because everybody's body is different. You cannot base your results on somebody else's results. Don't get discouraged because somebody might have posted that they lost like 15, 20 pounds or whatever. Everybody's different. They might have more body fat to lose than you, or they might be doing super more activity than you. You can't base what other people are doing compared to what you're doing. You just can't. So, these things you have to just, base off yourself, off of your how your lifestyle is. So don't get discouraged because of somebody else, because you are not somebody else. You are you. And that's all that's, you just got to be you. All right, stop. You're getting into my clothes. So, don't let somebody else's, results deter you from retrieving your own, or discourage you from getting yours. Just be patient and, be happy with what you get, because your body is yours and you can't compare yourself to anybody else. No matter what, you just can't. And I'm very patient with that. So if it takes me even 2 years, and I mean this literally, if it takes me 2 years to get to where my ultimate big time goal, to be around like 100, this is just fabricating, but like 125 to 145, to be close within that range, if it takes me 2 years to get there, then so be it. Because if I do it slowly, then I know when I get there, more than likely, I am not going to put it back on the minute, because it's taken me so long to get there. I didn't shock my body. I didn't smack it with a 2x4 to shape it into a result. It's slowly transformed over time. It's like it manifested into its new being, and it's kind of like the same way. I didn't get this big overnight. I slowly grew into this, round penguin-like, statue. So I know I'm not going to overnight fall into this hourglass shape. So I'm being realistic about it. And I know it will happen. And I know if it takes time, I'm more than willing to give it all the time that it needs, because I want it for the long haul. I want to be healthy about it. I don't want to shock my system. I don't want to land up in the hospital because I starved myself, or because I overexerted myself for 4 hours at the gym and gave myself a heart attack. I don't want to do anything like that. I want it to be natural, because this is, this is 5 weeks now, and I'm still seeing results, which is actually really shocking to me. Yeah, it's shocking. And I have not changed my diet at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all. I did cut out pop, but I cut out pop 2 months before I even started these pills. So that has nothing to do with it, because When I stopped the pop, I wasn't losing weight. So everybody says, well, how do you know that's not it? Because I was still gaining weight then, even though I stopped the pop. I just stopped pop because I know with my weight being as it is, I don't want to be a diabetic, so I didn't want to keep adding sugar. And one of the pops that I drank was either Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew being the biggest, baddest pop you could possibly drink, and I was drinking it all the time. So yeah, I had to cut that out. And but that didn't have anything to do with it because I wasn't losing weight for the 2 months after I stopped. I started seeing results, within my first week of the Garcinia. So I know it's the Garcinia. But considering that I'm still getting results, and here it is, month 5, is just actually very enlightening that something actually, states that it does this and it works. I sleep great. I have energy to go and do what I need to do. And people understand. Some people are like, well, I don't have any energy. And it's not going to make you jump up and be an Energizer bunny. But it keeps you from procrastinating and gives you the little energy that you do need to do to get you through the day. So, but I mean, it still gives me the energy. I'm not like I used to constantly always just want to take a nap. Or if I ate, not long after eating, I was ready for a nap. I don't feel that way anymore. So, I mean, these are things that the pill states that it does, that I have noticed that it is doing and is still doing. So, to me, for it to continue to still be working just amazes me. I'm just like this is the Holy Grail, because I've not been on anything else that I didn't literally have to physically work for to work, other than you have to drink your water. You have to drink your water. And I get so many people, I ask them all the time because they're not getting results. And I'm like, well, are you drinking enough water? Oh yeah, I'm drinking enough water. I drink this, I drink that. Okay, this is going to get pretty gross, but this is a good way to test. And this could go for you guys or for you girls. It doesn't matter. This is a surefire way to find out if you're drinking enough fluids. And when I say fluids, I'm referring to water concentrated fluids. Not pop, not coffee, not tea. This stuff has sugar in it. This is not straight water. I'm talking water. You need water content. Go to the bathroom. And this is the part that I said that's going to be gross. After you pee, look at your pee. If it is slightly yellow, you're dehydrated. You're dehydrated. If you are hydrated, your pee will literally be clear. And if you don't believe me, call your doctor tomorrow and ask them. They will tell you the same thing. Because when you go into the doctor's office and they make you do, well, like kids nowadays, especially with their sports physicals and whatnot, that's the first thing that the doctor does is test them for hydration. Are you dehydrated? And they will tell you. Well, of course, the results will show them too. But just the color that you bring out in that cup shows them if you're dehydrated. They don't even have to put that dipstick in there. They can see by the color alone. So check. And I know everybody, whoever wants to, do their business, get up and turn around and look. Yeah, do it. And you're gonna start to realize, holy crap, I don't drink enough water. And I've been slacking on that myself because I've been drinking my tea. Well, this is pretty much batter tea. KFC people, yeah, I don't diet. I keep telling you this. Hold on. Speaking of, but yeah, that's probably a bad no-no right there, because it's not pop. That is their raspberry tea, but it's still tea. It's not straight water. And since it's been warmer weather out, I got Lipton tea in the cans. And so I fill my jug, my liter mixer thingy, whatever it is, with water from the faucet. And I put the Lipton tea powder in it, and I stir it up, and I put ice cubes in it, and I put it in the freezer. So I've been drinking that a lot more than just straight water. So that might be my downfall. And my pee hasn't been real yellow, but it's not clear like it was previously. So I know that's my issue I have to work on. I need to start filtering back in more water than the tea, but which I'm actually being good about, because usually I used to try to do this all the time. I would stop pop and I would do just water, but then I'd get so tired of not having any taste, you know. And I mean, I like lemon on my seafood, but I'm not a lemon juice drinker. I just can't have lemon water. It doesn't satisfy me. So it's like I'd always have to have taste. So I would always break my water regimen to have pop, because I was longing for that taste, or the carbonation, the fizzy. And I did see something about, oh God, what was it? I can't even think. It's some kind of tea that you make yourself with the mushrooms on the top, and and somebody was like, why don't you try that? It's all natural, this and that. Anything that takes me a week to make that I can drink within a day, it's too much. Here's economy, the laziness. Yeah, no. And I did go to the health store to try to buy some, and no, just not something that's not for me. I don't need my fizziness that much. I think I can do without. I mean, I've been pretty good so far. So 5 months, or well, actually 5, 6, 7 months straight with no pop. That's a real good breaker for me. So I mean, I think that's the longest I've ever gone. So I'm being good on that, and I plan to stay that way. And I don't even miss it. Every now and then, if I'm out in the car with my husband and I forget to take my pills, or I don't have something with me, I'll drink his Mountain Dew just to get my pills in me. And just those 2 swigs to swallow the pills, it's like, to me, it tastes like straight syrup. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, how can you drink that? So I mean, it's already altered my body to where I can't. Not that I can't tolerate it. I don't even want it. I don't even desire it. Like, so no. I really like my tea though, but I should really start putting, you know, 1 minus tea and another glass of water. Start altering it back down to where I'm having more water than anything. So that'll be a plus. So I should really keep doing that. But I am gonna start working this week, or working. Oh, told you it's late, tongue tied, and I still have way more to do. I gotta make the wood for the beds and all this. So I got a lot more. It's like my night's just starting. Because he won't be home till like 6:30 in the morning. So usually I stay up until he gets home. So yeah, my day's just starting. But there's so much going on. But I do want to say that you do need to check your pee so you can find out if you're dehydrated or not, so you can start getting in your water. But the good note is, even though I only lost an inch and I did lose a pound, remember how I told you one of my small goals was to be able to go to Deb's and shop on the petite, or the junior size, the small size, the skinny side of the store. And I told you last week I did buy a pair of 14s, and I could fit into them, but I wasn't feeling comfortable in them because they're tight, and they were tight, and they would push all the belly, us women will understand, all the belly fat up to create that mushroom like above the tops. And I can't walk out of the house looking like that. I see women like it all the time, but that's just not me. I'm not comfortable doing that. But on the good note, well, I'll just show you. These are the 14s. And you'll see if I can do this. Hold on. With the light. See how they're snug now? This lovely baby pooch is still up here for my lovely 4 kids. But it sits in my jeans better. And my jeans sit on my hips. See, people? Hips, pants above hips. See that? We don't wear them down here and walk like this. No. Wear them above your hips, up here, and all this nice jiggly fat crap should sit inside your pants. But they fit, and they're not snug. I have room. They fit comfortable. So these are the 14s that I bought last week, and they fit comfortably. No camel toe, stomach sits where it's supposed to be, right on. So hopefully at Deb's, 14 is the last size on the big side of the store. Size 13 is in the junior side, the skinny size. So I'm one size away from shopping on the other side. And that to me is what, even if I get there before I hit the 200, it's one of my small goals. And any goal you can reach is well worth it. I don't care how long it takes you to get there. Don't lose faith. Don't lose trust in yourself. You know, if you can pray to God, if you can pray to Mary, whoever it is you think you have your higher power with, because I'm not going to discriminate against anybody for what your beliefs are. But if you can praise to a higher person or to a higher belief, then you can praise to yourself. Have faith in yourself like you have in your higher power. They are nowhere better than you. You are just as good. The only difference is you have to believe you are. All the power is in you. You withhold the power you have because you don't believe. Believe in yourself. If you do that, then nothing else is going to stop you. Nobody, no matter what they say, is going to stop you. Because you're going to have that wall. You're going to have that shield up that says, I am indestructible. Why? Because I believe in me. And that's the highest power anybody can ever hold, is the self-esteem of believing in yourself, in you. Believe you can do it, and you can set your mind to it, you will accomplish it, no matter what it is. And don't let anybody tell you any different. And on that, I'm going to leave you guys until next week. You guys have a good one. That's right.